Okay, I am recording. Is this thing on? Okay, so that's Cindy again. Don't let me keep you, she says in a instant message because I'm telling her how great she is. Okay, I'm actually going to take a moment now to promote myself shamelessly because this is a takeover event. So I do want to stop for a moment and say thank you so much for Matt for hosting Haldat because his Haldats are always a hoot. And I want to say thank you so much to Cindy for being arrogant enough to publish 3 books before me and giving me this opportunity to take over an hour of your time so I can talk about me. Now, enough of that. So, Cindy and I go way back. I'm still talking about Cindy because she is one of those authors that has so much of my respect, my absolute adoration, and it's more than that. Cindy and I have developed a wonderful friendship. I talk to her every day on the Slush Brain. Almost every morning starts off with us sharing a glass of wine and cup of coffee and complaining about daily life and all of our problems and house cleaning, and then we set off our own ways and we write, and then we come back again in the afternoon and we usually exchange a few inappropriate laughs and debauchery about the slush brain to make ourselves feel better about all the crap that we dealt with that day. So after a year of this, it's developed into a very, very fond relationship. So for me, this is not just a release day with another author. It is my best friend releasing her books, and so for me, it's just wonderful. So I really, really, Cindy is a wonderful, wonderful person to know. Um, so without further ado, about me. I have written Dollar and Shadow. In fact, I have many books behind me. So I guess I'll start with Broken. I just came off an interview with Aurelia Maria Casey, another wonderful lady that I know. And we talked about Broken. I will be posting the interview from Google Plus here in a moment. It is about an hour-long interview regarding the process it took to write Broken. It goes over PTSD, trauma, and it, like I said, it's an hour, so it's definitely a different kind of interview, one that I recommend you watch after, when you're looking for an hour to kill. We go over mental health of today and how recognizable and unrecognizable trauma is in our society today. So, this is regarding Broken because Aurelia is featuring it this month, February of 2016, in her AVBC club. That's Aurelia's Virtual Book Club. It's a really awesome club where you meet the author live via Google Plus Hangouts. That's me in this case. And then you spend the month reading the book, and at the end of the month, I come back and it's a question answer where we discuss how awesome the book is. So, that is Broken. I'll go ahead and read you the back of the book because that'll give me more time to talk about Broken. And death it calls as the stone crow breaks, streaks of blood malform my face. Death becomes my withered eyes, and the shadows whisper lies. When a young journalist, William D. Shaw, seeks out Elizabeth, an acclaimed author, in hopes to write her biography, the recluse grants him 24 hours to hear her story. What unfolds are events that teeter on the edge of macabre and psychological thriller. Together they descend into the bowels of her psyche and examine her past filled with neglect, rape, abuse, torture, and pedophilia to explore the psychology of a human being who has lived her entire life without love, comfort, family, physical contact, affection, therapy, or medication. As William tries to understand Elizabeth's decisions to embrace an isolated life, he witnesses Elizabeth's multiple mental conditions that send her spiraling into the worlds of her psyche, all while toggling the lines of insanity. And that is Broken. I will be beginning readings. I do book readings. Story time for adults. It's circle time, but why should all the kids have the fun? So over on YouTube, I do a daily story time, Monday through Friday, where I have a book and I read it for story time. And these are not Dr. Seuss books. I love Dr. Seuss, but these are adult books, and you will never guess what I'm reading right now. I am currently reading this book by somebody. I'm not certain who, but it's good so far. So, I'm going to go ahead and post a few of these readings. on the takeover, so you'll get a few of this. And I have started reading this. I believe I am on chapter 3. So today I will be releasing chapter 4 and probably chapter 5 because 4 looks short. Yes, 4 is like a page long. Cindy, what 2 pages? 2 do you? What? No. Okay, so she gypped me on that one. So I will be reading chapters 4 and chapter 5 today. Hopefully something a little bit less racy than what I read yesterday, which is like an ongoing joke between her and I. So just take a look at chapter 2. You'll understand what I'm talking about. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking about Broken, and now I'm going to go on and talk about Dolor and Shadow. And yeah, Broken is available on Amazon in paperback and in ebook form. Also, I have, let me see if I can get away with this. I have a 20 book giveaway on Broken and a 20 book giveaway on Dolor and Shadow I'll talk about in a minute, which ends on the 31st of January. So I will provide you the link in a moment where you can head on over to Goodreads and take a look at what you need there to join the giveaway. Again, that ends the 31st of January. So thank you for listening to me ramble for 6 minutes.